महेश्वरा गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरि ओम। Let there be peace, let there be peace and love amongst all the human beings of the universe. Let there be peace. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. We have started the contemplation on chapter number 19, that is the quenching of the mind or calming of the mind. So it's a very beautiful chapter wherein we have seen the two topics, that is Chittasya De Dve Bije, and that is the two seeds of the mind, and second is Asamvedanam, the absence of knowing, that is absence of experiencing. These two topics have been seen by us. Today we will be starting the third topic, that is Mano Nasha Dritrayam. There are three means: the destruction of the mind and others. So this is chapter number 19, page number 199, shloka number 34. संवेद्ये केवले ज्ञानं नैव सिद्ध्यत्व संभवात् वासना संपरित्यागे यदि यत्नं करोषि च तत्ते शीतलतां यान्ति सर्वाधिवाधयशनात्. The meditation is just not accomplished merely on the known, since it is inconsistent. If you take efforts in the renunciation of mental impressions, then all your mental anguish and physical illness are severed or cast off instantly. So unless we start working on the mind, the things will not be in our favor. So how to work on the mind? Simple. Dekho, suno, bolo mat. So it is satta samanya matrasya, common substratum. World is a manifestation, therefore world is just a manifestation of everything. The sarva samanya satta is cause of all the causes. There is no cause of ultimate reality. It is that one in which everything exists. This should be known to us. Ultimate peace is not enhanced by the peace, or it is not disturbed by ashanti. That is noise. It is ever the same. For example, ocean never knows the characteristics of the waves. If you ask ocean what is waves, it will laugh at us. Similarly, if you ask gold what is the ornaments, it will not know what is ornaments. Similarly, colors and forms. Eyes will not be in a position to distinguish colors and forms. It illumines everything, but it doesn't get attached to anything. Similarly, thoughts in mind. Mind will not be in a position to discriminate the thoughts. So this is the ultimate truth. This is the way we have to understand and practice. Spiritual life according to the Yogaavasishtha is like this. हे अर्जुन, इसको जानकर मनुष्य ज्ञानवान और कृतकृत्य हो जाता है. श्लोका नंबर 35. यावद् न लीयते चित्तं न तावद् वासनाक्षय न क्षीणो वासना यावत् तावत् चित्तं न शाम्यति. As long as the mind is not dissolved, as long as there is no destruction of mental destruction, impressions, till the mind will never dissolve. As long as the mental impression is not destroyed, so long the mind is not extinguished. So our spiritual practice remains non-specific. Don't blame anyone. From there, all the thoughts, yes. Should be the sadhana. Don't involve with anybody or anything. Stand apart and the world. यावद् न तत्त्वविज्ञानं न तावत् चित्तक्षय न चित्तोपशमो यावद् न तावत् तत्त्ववेदनम्. As long as there is no knowledge of truth or reality, so long there is no extinction of the mind. As long as there is no extension of mind, so long there is no perception of the truth or reality. So pranaspanda vasana, real spiritual practice is giving up special status and come to a non-specific entity. Give all the wrong notions, therefore lead a life in a such a way or manner that you don't get obsessed by anything in life. Therefore, let us not give more choices to ourselves. Lesser the choice, better we are. So, this is mutually dependent. Knowledge of truth and extinction of mind. Like it is called as samajdari. Unless you know, have the understanding, proper understanding, the truth will not be known to us and the mind also will not be dissolved in the consciousness. Shloka number 37. Yavad navasana nasha tavad tatvagamakuta yavad na tattva samprapti na tavad vashanasaya. So therefore, as long as there is no destruction of mental impressions, so long where is the knowledge of the truth or the nature? As long as the true essential nature of oneself is not attended, so long there is no destruction of mental impression. So real spiritual practice is whatever comes, accept cheerfully and happily. You have to accept that cheerfully and happily. Don't give too much importance to any thought. Therefore, freedom from vasana is abundance in the truth. There is nobody who is miserable. Slowly get rid of wrong notions. Second method is keep the body absolutely steady. Let us remain quiet. Nothing to do, nowhere to go, nothing to gain, nothing to lose. Spiritual practice is remaining satta samanya being. Third practice is kruta jnanam. By extreme sincere and intense effort, we should attain the absolute consciousness level. Shloka number 38. Tattvajnanam manonasham vashanashaya evacha mithyakaranataam gatva dussadhyani bhavanti. Knowledge of the truth or essential nature of oneself is the destruction of mind and also the extinction of mental impression, having become the cause of each other, are indeed difficult to be accomplished. So objectivity that is the Visheshatta. I have to do this, I have to do that. Keep on putting all kinds of mala around your neck and carry burden of someone specific. For example, Varnashram, as rules must be there. For Avadut, there are no rules. Getting rid of the impressions on mind is giving away the wrong notions. We have the wrong notion about the God, wrong notion of individual, wrong notion of spiritual practice, and wrong notion of the world. So when you are erasing wrong notions from your mind, then unhealthy condition of mind will be cured. That is called as Adi. Vyadi is for the Sharir and Adi is for the mind. So these mental problems will be reduced. All the problems which we see are at physical level has all the origins at the mental level. If your mind is at peace, your body will remain healthy. If your mind is at not peace, then body will appear healthy, but it will always have problem. So Tattvajnana is possible if old habits of evaluating, reacting, projecting, suggesting are striked off. तस्माद् राघव यत्नेन पौरुषेण विवेकता भोगेच्छा दूरता कृत्वा त्रयम् एतत् समाश्रयम्. Raghava, therefore, having thrown off away the desire for enjoyment by the mindly effort out of the discrimination, let one have recourse to these three. remain in this world comfortably but don't get involved in anybody's life. Everybody has come up with his own quota of good and bad experience of life. Shloka number 40. Samakalam chirabhyasat bhavanti faladamune tribbyebi chirabhyaste truttanti granthayokhila. Practiced for a long time simultaneously, these become fruitful to a sage. All the knots of ignorance and bondage break by these three practices for a long time. So we are at same time both parents and children. So to our parents we are children, to our children we are parents. So keep relative position, but in fact we are divine. Always remember that. So don't get carried away as a children or a parents. This is a spiritual practice. Otherwise keep on listening 100 times and continue in the same relative jagat, that is rubbish. This is not right. Shloka number 41. Vasna samparityagam samaprana nirodhanam. The restraint of prana or the air, vital air is equal to the renunciation of the mental impression. So Atmanastu kamaya sarvam priyam bhavatu. This is from Baradaranya Upanishad. All the things we are for ourselves and not for those things or the beings. Therefore, proper discrimination and proper efforts. Everybody has its own way and own path. If this is not understood, we'll get frustrated. Therefore, I expected that these things should be done by my nears and dears. That is all a relative world. Shloka number 42. Pranayanam durabhyaset yukta cha gurudattaya asanashana yogena pranaspando nirodhate. The moment of the vital energy is arrested by the firm practice of pranayama or regulation of control of the birth, by the expedient given by the spiritual perceptor and by the employment of the suitable yogic posture and diet. So we have come from somewhere and happens to be together for some time, and when our station comes we'll get down. So don't create relations and possessions which will bind us so much so that we become miserable. Don't exceed limit in our life. When we are given up all expectations of all kind, then you will be able to work on Tattvajnan plus Manonash plus Vasnashaya. So there are three things. One is Tattvajnan, second is Manonash, third is Vasnashaya. Bhogecha, in one word, extrovertness. Either worldly enjoyments or relations. So what is the solution for this? Regular satsang is a solution. Such a contemplation seeker do all the three things. This has to be done for a long period of time simultaneously. Then it will be fructified. Vasanashaya, wrong notions to be given up. Manonasha, our habits of getting involved in everybody's talking too much has to be given up. And third is Tattvajnan, listen to satsang and contemplate, work on the mind. Work individually or work together. This will be able to dissolve mind and will be able to get rid of vasana, and then we'll be able to give up individuality and merge in that nirvishesha satta. Then the knots, that is Hridaya Granthi, Avidya, Kama, Karma, will be totally eradicated, will be dissolved by the practice of this again and again. So how to do this? Adhyatma Vidyadigamaya Sadhu Sangha Evacha Vasana Samparityagya Tyaga Pranaspanda Nirodhanam Satishu Yukta Vetashu Hatat Niyamayanti Chita Te Deepamusruja Vinikchanti Tamojana. When this means like the acquisition of the knowledge of the Supreme Spirit, association of the sajas, the renunciation of mental impression and the restraint of the movement of the vital air are there, those who control the mind forcibly or destroy or dispels darkness by Claoria, abandoning the lamp. So this is the way. Ideal asana, no tension of anything on any part of body. Do a bhavana that I am nobody. And let our mind do not react to anything in this world, what is happening around. We are at peace under all the conditions. Then in that peaceful mind we relinquish that one who is disturbed is not somebody, and that somebody is only somebody, and that somebody is not real. This non existing somebody is making our life miserable. So, this has to be known. Thoughts come only because of the body identification. So, stand apart. Don't become anybody. Remain nobody in life. This is extremely important. Don't be obsessed. Don't go on teaching the others. Be a wise person. The wise person has transcended all the relativity. So, friends, we are looking at directions, and the wise man is looking at the space. Clarity of wrong notions has to be there. Fractions are always imaginary, and totality of fraction cannot be infinite. So, therefore, those who are Ajnani, Vimuda, they take the Jiva as individual, and but actually it is not. It is not the Jiva, it is a Jivana. It is a life that is manifested, fasting. Then after that comes Bhagwan. Where is God? Answer, where is not? So Sadhu Sangha, Shotriya Brahmanishta, those who talk about spiritual literature and those live the spiritual life, they will remove all the desires and they will be free from all the desires from the mind. So therefore spiritual practice is not at all an obsession. Relax. Accommodate yourself. Whenever you are under all the conditions, then only the truth is revealed. With this, we have finished the topic number 3rd, that is Manonashadditrayam. The 3 means destruction of the mind. So, what are the 3 means? The 3 means to be destruction of mind are Tattvajnanam, Manonasham, and Avasanashaya. This has to be done simultaneously with all the human efforts and with the surrender in such a way that the mind will not become enlivened. The enlivened mind will start dissolving in the consciousness. Whether you like it or not, whether you know it or not, you are divine. So the external things should not disturb the mind again and again. So we have to practice this again and again so that the knots, the Hridaya Granthi, Avidya, Kama, Karma will be dissolved. See the world as the space sees the world, as the sky sees the all other 4 elements. According to that, see the world and be happy. So this is Adhyatma Vidya Adhigamanam, Sadhu Sangam, and Vasana Samparityajya, Pranaspanda Nirodhanam. So likewise, if you apply this, such a contemplative speaker do all the 3 things. And what are those 3 things? Vasanashraya, wrong notions to be given up, Manonasha, or habits of getting involved in everybody's acting too much, that has to be given up. Tattvajnanam, listen to the satsang and be contemplative. Work on these 3 things with these prayers. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishtate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tasat. Sri Ramachandra Arpanamastu. Sending the divine fruits to the holy feet of Sri Ramachandra.